on the panel recently at Mobility Live, which you moderated, and it was all about the connected lifestyle. Can you share with us the key takeaways from that panel?
So we had a great panel. We had kind of the heavy hitters of the industry. We had AT&T, Ericsson, and Cisco talk about their experience with the Internet of Things, and they talked a little bit about the changes that are coming into sort of everyday life with the Internet of Things. And they were talking also about the value add that the telco industry can provide to the startups. It was an interactive panel. We asked the audience to tell us what they thought about this value add, and we heard about all sorts of things from billing and charging to authentication to kind of the open portals for the app developers. And we also had a very interesting suggestion that the startup ecosystems are something that the carriers need to take responsibility for developing. And there were a lot of questions about what it means for the networks, how the networks need to change. So, Chris Rene, who is the VP and looks after networks development and planning at AT&T, was talking about all of the kind of changes in the traffic patterns that the IoT brings about. She was talking about kind of the ways that cloud is getting increasingly used, and software-defined radio and network virtual function is going to be developed to basically enable all of these new changes around the IoT. And there was a good discussion about how the carriers would need to interact with the startups, for example, how to make this partnership work and be beneficial for all of them. So the kind of the key, I guess, conclusion was that the IoT is already here today, but it's got still a long way to go and grow.
So it sounds like the opportunities are endless at this point, and everyone on the panel was pretty bullish on the prospects.
Yeah, I think so. I think, these are guys who are already very deeply involved in developing IoT, and they know what needs to be done. They have a vision, they have a plan to deal with it, and there's a lot of the best practices that are starting to come from them. I think they were, pretty bullish, and with good reason.
Fantastic. Well, Svetlana, thank you so much for spending time with us today, and we wish you all the best, and here's to the future.
Thank you very much.